Hey everyone, welcome to Pop XP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the Pop XP channel. What's going on YouTube? It's the Frame here now, Nile Scala. And that ding of the bell means that Mr. Tucci's in the house. And joining us this week, we've got the lovely, talented Cara Nicole in the house doing a little guest co-hosting.
Thank you, Cara, for joining us.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
And how have you two lovely people been doing?
Ladies first.
Oh, I would say I'm living the dream, you know, making comics and getting new art out there and getting new stories out there and just having a great time doing it.
Awesome, awesome. Preparing for those next campaigns, right?
Yeah, always.
Awesome. And Mr. Tucci, man, what's going on? I've been seeing little previews and snippets. Do you have something in the works? Is there something getting ready to launch soon?
Celebrating good old, Miracle on Ice Day, man. 42 years ago today, we defeated the Soviets, man, up in Lake Placid. Our bunch of college boys, college hockey players. Beat the greatest hockey team in the world.
The greatest of them all.
On their way to gold, winning the gold medal. Heck yeah, man. That was such an event. I know neither of you guys were born, but what an experience. It wasn't live on TV, but my friend had checked out the sports phone, and then we watched it the next day. Oh, wait a minute. It was a medal round, not live. I think one of those, I'm trying to remember now.
Did you rewatch it on one of those dad-fangled VCRs or something? Did they
VCR,
get a recording of it?
Soviet game. Yeah, I think the Soviet game was I don't think it was live. I remember us watching it. Wait a minute, I'm trying to think. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Hold the phone. Andrew Wilson just ate a great grilled cheese sandwich. Gouda, Havarti, and smear cream cheese on both slices.
You see that? That's what happens.
That's a hell of a lot of cheese, man. That's extreme. That's an extreme fucking grilled cheese. Andrew, your heart's loving you for that. I'm telling you right now. That's a delicious dish. But I got something cool. I did this weekend,
What do you got?
So last week I was telling Cara about my old TV. Well, it just so happens. Just so happens I was on that good old marketplace and a gem of a gem popped up and I had to snag it. Right here is my new, beautiful 1996 36-inch RCA retro TV. Boom! Right there in the studio. That's a photo of it. It's right across the way in the studio. That's me in the reflection. I'm wearing clothes. You're lucky.
What's all that crap on the floor?
What's that?
What's all that crap on the floor? We're all looking in the reflection. I'm looking in the reflection.
That's little toy cars and stuff and a pillow. And those are my kids' toys on my coffee table down here and on the floor. They're my toys. They're my Hess Truck collection. They're mine. Yeah. I'm lying. I just eat Jell-O packs and I sit there and I play with old Hess toys from the 80s. It's a good time. It's time. But we got a great time. We got a great show, folks.
We do.
Great show indeed. We've got two creators, which I'm glad they get along because by coincidence, I think this is the second or third time they've been on together.
Oh, really?
So let's bring them in. Yeah. Isn't that weird? And usually you ditch, like whenever one of them's on, you're always like, oh yeah, I got to go poop a dog or something. And, but we're here, we're together. So everyone, let's bring on Mr. Marat Mychaels and the zombie man himself. Some call him a bit of a tramp, Mr. Dan Mendoza. What is up, gentlemen?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you.
How are you guys?
Welcome.
We're good.
Yeah,
I'm good. How you doing, Dan? With your clean water?
Oh man, it feels so clean. It's awesome.
That's the reverse osmosis over there.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, the reverse osmosis doesn't just reverse the quality of your water to something great. It reverses your body.
Yes, I get a reverse Danmosis.
Oh no!
Get a reverse Danmosis when I'm drinking mimosas.
Oh,
nice. Damn, I love these guys. I love all you guys. I really do.
Yeah, you guys are fun. You guys are fun. So, man, you guys are both of you live Kickstarters going on right now. You guys always part of the just cranking and cranking machines, just like Cara and Billy too. Guys, just one campaign after another, building up those IPs of yours, different stories. Dan, what do we got you on for tonight?
I can't remember. Oh yeah, Sad Girl 5. Sad Girl.
Nice. And Marat, what do you got on for us tonight?
Got a Battle Fairy and the Yeti crossover with Red Sonja.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
Look at Marat Mychaels branching out.
Damn. You
Trying
should
to-
see the cosplay
trying to-
cover he did for it.
for
Is
Red-
he? Did you cosplay?
Well, you know, I've been working out.
Nice.
So I look good in the chainmail armor.
Heck yeah, bro.
He got a nice red wig too.
Hey, you know,
And we
don't
just
worry
lost
about what's in
Dan.
my closet, sir.
We just scared off Dan.
You did.
Yeah, I know. He does it every now and then. He always hits like the wrong button and then disappears.
There he goes
And then
back.
he comes back in. There we go.
Oh,
You didn't want to hear about the wig.
I want to hear. Yeah, he wants to hear about it.
Yeah.
Is it a soft wig? Is it like a rough wig?
Oh,
it
it's very
curly?
sad.
Is it-
What?
Is it real hair, synthetic, or corn silk?
It's wavy.
Dan just knew too much about like wig material right there. That's kind of weird. Speaking of wigs,
I collect all these dolls and shit. I know these things.
nice. Well, let's jump into it, man. Let's check out some
Jump into it.
Sad Girl Psycho Baby 5.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Killing it.
Boom! Look at this.
Who did-
Animal.
78. Oh my goodness.
What? Damn, son.
Cool.
Nice. So who did your campaign video?
It's just an animation piece. I've been using the Zong brothers, man. It's just these guys are awesome. I'm gonna use them basically to do animation intros for every Kickstarter I have now.
Dude, you
Oh,
don't
nice.
fuck with the Zongs, man. That's for
The
sure.
Zongs are the best, man, and they do covers, they do everything. Man, these guys are just they're so
legit.
fast, man. So
They're the
awesome.
real deal.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Well, let's check out your campaign video first.
sure, nice and short.
That was
That
nice.
is just crazy. So how do you do that?
These guys are awesome. It's just two brothers, man.
And so what do you send them that they're able to make that?
I storyboard it out and send it over to them, and then they just go to town, man. It's model sheets and some storyboards, man. They know what to do.
That's crazy.
Shit.
Yeah. And then
So
It's like
great.
it's got that nice like anime style, you know.
yeah, so I just add the sound and some music and bullshit on it, and then that's it.
How long does it take them to put something like that together?
That was about a month and a half.
Really? Oh, that's not too
Unbelievable.
bad.
Funny.
Yeah, so I got them already working on the next Kickstarter, some animation. So I got to keep them ahead of the game, so just to make sure they get it done in time. So
Yeah. That's cool, dude. That's cool. So you're on Sad Girl Psycho Baby number 5.
Number 5, man.
Number 5. What's the story arc? Like how many books in this series, or is this just
Um,
ongoing?
It's right now. I'm considering it ongoing, but we got a new crew member. We got a couple new crew members right here. We got Drac
Shit.
Dahl, man, who I met at C2E2, and he applied for a job, showed up their portfolio, and his stuff was so amazing. Yeah, and he's so fast. Like he's almost done drawing the whole book. He's doing the interiors for us now, and he must have did this in about 5 weeks. He drew a whole book and colored it.
No
Damn.
way.
So the interior samples that are on this campaign is his work.
That's all Drax. Yeah,
That's
he's
dude.
awesome.
His. We'll show it in just a minute, but I mean, he's freaking mint.
Yeah, he's a badass, man. So
Yeah.
I made a contract with him, and he's gonna be doing a Sad Girl and Cannibal Kitty, so
Nice.
I can concentrate more on Zombie Tramp. So yeah,
That is awesome, man. Very cool. Let's scroll through this though, because this is neat. So here's actually some of the interiors.
Yeah, these are his interiors. He colors it, and from beginning to end.
Oh, he's doing soup to nuts on this thing.
Yep.
Wow. His anime style is awesome.
Yeah, when he showed his portfolio, he just had like a Western style, and you know, it was about average. Like nothing popped really. But then he was like, "I like your stuff. You know, it's so cartoony. It's a little anime." And then he's like, "I have an anime style." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So the next day he comes back to the show and he's like, "I took one of your characters and did some pinups." And he had this full color pinups that he did that night. And I was like, "This is amazing." So when I got home, I gave him a 4-page test, and he knocked it out, man. So
yeah, because like, you know, it's like the anime style. It looks kind of simple, but I think it's kind of hard to draw that style. It is a hard style to do. And when I was looking at those interiors, I was like, "Holy crap, that's cool!" Because I saw, when I first saw the campaign, I saw this Drax. I'm like, "Oh, that's this guy here. This guy in the pink hoodie. He's new.
Yeah,
he's new.
Awesome.
I've never seen him before."
Yep.
And I'm scrolling through. And it was when I was making the promo too. I like really looked at it, and I was like, I want to put this image like as the background of Dan in the promo, because like this is badass. I love his anime style.
Great.
Great. He hits that nail on the head, man.
Yeah, it's super emotional. Lots of really cool dynamic posing.
Yeah.
And his colors are phenomenal.
Yeah, his colors, like his effect coloring, like when he does like special effect kind of stuff, it just looks really awesome.
Yeah. Now there was a question in the chat here asking actually if he has like a an online portfolio or something. Does he have other work out there?
Not too much. No, he's a rookie, man, but he has so much. He's just now starting to post on his Instagram, and he's been posting some of the pages and just fun fan art he's doing of just the characters that I've been letting him play around with and stuff. He's even put some Zombie Tramp stuff up on his Instagram.
Very cool.
He's a Michigan boy?
No, he's in between. He goes back and forth from Mexico to New York all the time.
No way. Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's go in. So tell us a bit about the story, though. For those that aren't familiar, they're like, "Hey, should I back this?" You know,
sure, yeah.
This is new to me.
Yeah, Sad Girl Psycho Baby is it's a post-apocalyptic kind of Mad Max genre book, and it's set about 200 years in the future, and it's just full of mutants, and like in the population's like 80% wiped out and everything, and then and the only cities left they start calling castles, but they're run by like gangs. So you got Sad Girl Psycho Baby, who's like a chola kind of character that's blue, and her mutant power is she induces suicide on people, and then so she drives like a cool like decked out lowrider and all that stuff, and she goes from castle to castle looking for Relic, which is the main mysterious bad guy in this whole series who stole her brother about 20 years ago and stuff like that. So yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. She got a lowrider?
Yeah, she's got a 63 Impala. So.
Oh, nice. Love it. Now, cool. So you got as with your campaigns, you have a bunch of amazing artists in.
Yes.
You got some awesome covers and whatnot. This is your cover A, your standard cover, the Wolverine homage.
Wolverine #1 homage right there.
Yeah. What did you what inspired this? Why did you want to do this one?
I like to do I get inspired by Marat Mychaels, who's like the homage king. You know, that's what I heard. So.
Nice, Marat Mychaels. Heck yeah.
But yeah, I like to make Reward 1 always a homage piece of just one cover, no regular risque, just a one cover thing. You know, make it so people just get interested and grab it. When people see familiarity, they kind of want it more. So I always make it available.
Nice. Now let's talk about something interesting. You said, the pronunciation of homage. I've heard it said so many different ways.
Yeah.
What is the proper way to say it?
I don't know. I don't really care.
I think you're saying it right. Homage, right? It's homage.
It's a French word. It's homage, isn't it?
It's homage, but
if you're hoity-toity, it's homage. If you're a regular guy, it's homage.
I heard people say a risque variant. I mean, I hear people say it's the risk variant. I'm like, okay, I don't think you're reading that right, man. That's way off, man. I don't agree with that.
Oh, well, I love your homage covers. They're
love your-
delightful.
I
Mr.
love
Dan.
them. Oh my.
They're delightful, I say.
Jim
Oh,
Lee
look at
had
this one.
Homage Studios, not Homage Studios.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's how I think that's how I get it from.
Yeah.
But we got a Nightmare Lynch cover right here.
Oh, with a Sensore cover I see on here.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
A Sensore.
Sensore. It's another French cover.
Yeah, Nightmare did a good job on this. It's very Chola-esque.
I like her drawing, man. She's good.
Yeah, it's nice
Yeah.
and simple, man. That's my apprentice.
Right there. Boom.
So
Anthony Delaney.
Anthony Delaney.
Nice. I like his coloring.
Yeah, me too.
I love his digital coloring. Everything. It's like it's just there's almost feels like there's heat to it.
Yeah,
You know, like
it does. It
it's
feels
from
like
the
there's
depths of.
Yeah, like there's some kind of
Yeah.
flame going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you on that. Here's Drax Gall, the interior artist. This is his cover set.
That's awesome.
That's beautiful.
I really like
I
his
know, it
anime
doesn't look like
style.
anything out there.
Yeah, he's freaking awesome, man. We got a Zerdy.
Who doesn't love that? Like
Yeah.
that every time is going to be great.
Yeah,
Scott Blair, man.
I like this.
Then TM Chu, who's a veteran of Zombie Tramp. He worked on the series for a while, and then he also does the interiors for the Sugar Pop miniseries we got going on.
Nice.
So, Bill McKay, of course, Buddy Bill,
Oh yeah.
and Jose
Jose.
Varese.
Nice.
What's cool about Jose Varese is that if you look at most campaigns, if you see Jose Varese doing a cover, it doesn't look like this. Like it's more Western style, but he has an anime styled face that he does that I always ask for to do instead, and I just like it. It just has way more personality, I think.
Nice.
Chazudis.
I like that. Now all these covers that you get in,
Yeah.
and you commission these, right, for the project.
Yes.
Do they come in complete, or do you have to get colorists for some of the covers you're doing? How does it work?
I usually only hire people that do their own colors.
Okay.
So I'm trying
I
out
love this.
Shikari for the first time. Doing amazing, this
Ooh,
guy,
how-
man.
That shit is hot right there. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. I got him lined up for the whole year.
Awesome.
And I always do a 3-piece set,
Liquor and lace.
liquor and lace.
Nice.
Then I always offer the Mendoza pack where they can get all of my rewards set together, and then I always throw like a bonus hollow foil they can only get with that reward. So that's the bonus hollow foil there.
Nice. Now, is this the only censored cover for that? For the homage?
Yeah.
Homage.
The only way you can get it is to buy that, get that reward. So
Nice.
and then we do the OG Art Attack. Is only 10 available, and that's a sketch cover, like full color and everything like that.
Nice.
So that's always limited to only 10.
Very cool.
Then we always have some add-ons of stuff I end up doing after I already built the rewards. I'm just like, I'm not going to keep building rewards. So then I just do add-on covers where they can just pick we don't do regular and risque. We call it cute and kinky. So you get the cute.
Nice. Ron Earp always get the Mendoza.
Yeah, Ron.
There you go.
Ron's a regular. He's awesome. And I've been doing this now also every campaign. I'll do an 11x17 watercolor painting. And then I'll sell that as and then also make a version of it printed. So if they just want it as a cover. So
Nice.
then this is another Nightmare Lynch. This one's we do on spot foil, where they foil stamp the outside area, then they run it through again and print on top of the foil. So you won't be able to tell on this, but if you scroll up, you can see like some animation of it. The other way.
Oh, scroll down. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can see it kind of so it just has a sparkle shimmer on the outsides of it.
It's
really
shiny.
Cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
Nice. And you got your sketch cover.
Yeah, always offer the sketch covers. There is $20, but I pick out of all the orders, I'll pick 10 that I'll do a random pen sketch on. So that by buying that you get in the running to win that. And then if you don't like playing the odds and you just straight out want a pen sketch, then I limit that to 20 just by, I'll do a sketch on it.
Cool.
And then these acrylic stands, people love them, so I'm going to keep making them. And then I always offer all the back issues of everything.
Very cool. Now, is there a tier where they can get like all the issues bundled?
I don't know, not really, because it's all offered in the add-on. You know what I mean? So everything's available as an add-on, so you can just grab any reward basically, and then just when it pops up on the add-on section, you start clicking on every single one, and you're good to go. So,
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we offer the whole Still Ill line right here, and then a zombie tramp.
Boom.
At the end to add that on. So yeah.
Nice.
That was from the campaign that was in October.
Very cool. Yeah, that was your previous campaign, right?
Yeah. It
Nice.
was the last one of the year. Then also the Tales of Ill books, which was the 250 plus page book, whatever, just a bunch of short stories.
Nice.
So, yeah. But yeah, man, and then we already started
the campaign, man.
Yeah, we already started the freebies and the add-on covers and all that, the more stretch goal stuff, and then so what I'm doing is just to celebrate Nile Scala joining the team. Is right now almost every freebie release is a collector card of some of his just sketches. So you got a Sad Girl one he did, and our character Mutzi, and
I love that Mutzi one. That is so cool.
Yeah. And he loves Mutzi a lot, man. So I'm thinking, like, what if I write some short stories just to have him do them?
Yeah, dude, that'd be great. Where's is he on? He's on Instagram.
Yes, under Nile Scala.
All right, there you go. There's a couple of people in the chat asking.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
This is my lenticular cover Peacemaker homage.
Nice. More Drax, 70K.
And then here's another Drax run right here. He was just doing these covers he was doing these just for fun. And I was like, hey, no, man, I'll pay you for these so I can use them as covers. So yeah, we got this one, and then we got it's like basically, and then he did this big ass print, selling as a print, man. This is so cool.
This dude's passionate, man. He's loving he's loving what you're doing.
Yeah, he's loving the character. So I'm like, yeah,
I know. That's got to be nice, man, to find an artist like that. That's vibing with you, right? That's kind of like maybe getting your vision of what you want.
Yes.
That's very cool, man. Now I want to ask, like, since you've been doing campaigns for so long, and I know, like, when I back certain stuff, and that creator is like, oh, hey, this is going to Nile. So sometimes you get like cool little, personal messages and things in there. Do you have like your regulars that you may put like a note in there, like, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for backing again, or something like that?
Usually, like, it's if I like have nothing to do that day, I'll go to the warehouse and pack some orders, and then if I recognize the names, I'll write a little note in there. But
yeah, awesome. That's awesome when you do see that, because you become friends with these people.
Yeah,
right?
I'll do
like, oh shit, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'll do like little sketches on their pull sheet. Or
yeah. And that's the best, right, guys? I mean, I think we could all agree that really is the most rewarding part.
Yeah,
is when when you finally get that book, and it's in your hands, and then you start packing it and getting it out to your backers, and then you recognize like all these people, and you're like, hey, what's up? I just love that. And then you get sad when you don't see any of your fellow comic pros that never see the back of your product, right? Like your friends and stuff. Like, oh shit. So
we all have those Kickstarter packages. Like, I know I've had like pretty much everybody's Kickstarter piled up because I haven't opened it yet, because I intend to one day,
Yeah, I got like 40 or 50 of them right here, and
I open them the day I get them.
He just totally one-upped you guys right now.
Yeah,
he just totally one-upped you. Marat's like, I just throw them in the fire.
As soon as I get it, man, I'm gonna open this, man, and then I go through it. And I go through it and I look at it for about 20 minutes or whatever, just look at the art or look at whatever, and then it goes in a short box. I'm like, boop, done. I'll never look at it again,
If I think there's going to be a magnet in there, I'm definitely opening it, though.
Oh, yeah. There's a magnet. That's going.
everybody leaves all the stretch goal stuff in there, and I'm like, oh, stickers! I'm gonna put this on my thing. I'm gonna put that magnet up. Like, I love the stretch goals. I enjoy them, and
Yeah.
you know,
Magnets and stickers are the way to go.
And I always, I thought that it was, I appreciated that, like, you will put a sketch cover up there, and if there's a sketch cover option, I'll always get it because I know that either Alpha can draw on it and sell it, or that I can still read it and we can still do that.
Yeah.
So, and that's why we offer it usually too. We didn't on the last campaign.
Yeah. And how do you ship your prints? Flat or rolled?
I ship them flat.
Nice.
Yeah. We get pretty strong, we call it the pizza box, but it's a pretty strong white box that we get from Uline. And
Awesome.
usually we're able to brick the books right over it perfectly and have it all not move. Everything we pack, we give it the shake. There's a shake test and everything. And
Yeah, you got to do that. Yep.
You know, learned a lot from Coffin Comics on how they bubble wrap and do everything. So it's, we had the Cannibal Kitty that just went out at the beginning of the month. Has had 0 returns so far, which is awesome. So,
Oh, that is great.
yeah.
Isn't it funny though? Like you're packing, right? I know when I went down to help Billy and them, you like get into a rhythm. You get everything packed, and then you do that. Like I'm like, nothing moved. I'm like, yeah. In my head, I'm like, yeah. Throw it on the pile, move on the next. Next one, I'm like, yup.
Yeah.
But hey, so anyone out there, if you're interested and you've been backing Dan's stuff, continue to do so.
Yeah, please do.
Please do. And if you can always share, right? That's the best thing to do. Share on your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you're a fellow streamer and you're looking for a great guest, maybe reach out to Dan over social media and have him on. He's great to talk to. You can learn about all the campaigns and stuff he's doing. And, you know, he's just like all those greats out there like we have on the show tonight. I mean, just really pushing through, working directly with the fans, listening to the fans, giving the fans what they want so that, like he said, he didn't have a single return on that other campaign. You can't get any better than that. Very cool, man. Well, thanks for sharing this with us, Dan.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure this will break 6 figures, I'm sure.
Oh, hell yeah, it will.
Oh, yeah.
Right, thanks.
6 figures. 6 figures. That's where we go. And then we're going to check out, and we got Marat in the house. We got a great comment here. Jay Lee. Great to see Marat. Still remember getting Nightmare and Blindside comics back in the day and was hooked on your work.
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, brother.
Nice. We also had another comment, and maybe you'll be able to jump into it a little bit, but there were a couple comments on when's Blindside coming? You know, what's going on there?
They kind of came to the right show.
There you go. People are asking for it. The demand is out there, Marat. The demand is out there.
It's coming. It's coming.
But I think there's a demand for this right now, and I think we got a little boom. Red Sonja meets Serena, the Battle Fairy, and the Yeti. How the hell did this concoction come
exactly.
to
What's the
getting
story
so many
there,
dope licenses, man? It's awesome.
You know, amazing things happen when you just ask. So
yeah,
I ask and they ignore me. They didn't. I don't know who you are. Go fuck yourself.
I've known Nick.
Your character's boobs are better. That's why they're jealous, Dan. They're jealous of your character's boobs.
You know, me and Nick are friends, and we started talking one day, and we did the Pray for the Sinner Vampirella, and that did pretty well. And so I asked Nick if he's down to do another one, and I'm just jealous of Dan because he gets to have risque variants, and I don't. We'd make $1 million if we could show Red Sonja's boobs.
Oh yeah.
Now, is this a Dynamite book, Marat?
It's it's technically a counterpoint book, but it's it's a company crossover, so it's kind of a mutual thing. But we're taking care of everything. Last campaign, Dynamite handled the fulfillment and publishing and printing and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. This time around, it's all us. It's all counterpoint. So, we're excited to be able to control everything.
Yeah,
so very cool. Very cool.
How did you work? So how does a deal like this work?
We kind of negotiated a profit split. We have a budget that I had to work under to get the book done, and we have a split of the net after all costs are paid for, and it's just awesome to be able to see my creations crossover with, you know, such famous characters as Red Sonja and Vampirella before that. So yeah, we might do a couple of more. We've been talking. You know.
Well, I think they'd want to do it. I mean, heck, I mean, this is doing. I think it's doing gangbusters, man.
Yeah, no, we're happy with it. You know, it's a little different working in a budget, because when it's my own Kickstarters, I just can go ham and get as many covers, many variants, and you know, this every time I do something on this campaign, I have to run it through Dynamite to make sure everybody over there is okay with it,
Yeah.
and then obviously they have the Red Sonja license. They don't own Red Sonja, so then they have to go to the licensor and deal with them. So it's a little different, but you know, it's been fun, and you know, I think the book's amazing. I'm super happy with the way it came out. So
when you're working on like a budget for this, right? Because like you're saying, yeah, when I get to do my own thing, I can go full ham, I can do what I want, risque covers, all of that. But when you're doing like this, could you be like, do you both have to agree, like, all right, both parties, we're going to agree our budget is X amount?
yeah,
But if you wanted to do something more, could you say, hey, I want to do more, but I'm going to front that? Or does that screw up the partnership?
Well, I guess technically I could, but it would just come out of my end, and at some point you have to put on your businessman hat, you know, and just kind of go like, all right, you know, just stay within the margins and be smart and put out the best product you can. And you know, mostly it comes down to how many, you know, variants I can have on a book, and how many, you know, top-notch artists I can afford. And you know, we also want to make sure you know, the interiors are, you know, top-notch. And I didn't have the time to draw this whole thing, but part of our deal was I draw the opening sequence, the first 5 pages, and then after that is kind of as excited as Dan is about was it Drax?
Yeah, man.
This guy that drew the rest of this book, Matthew Weldon, is just unbelievable, man. You talk about a guy that's trying to show out. I tell him all the time, he's drawing angry. He's drawing to prove how good he is. I'm like,
awesome, man. Yeah.
Now I'm like, I got old man, like I got to get in and out of this page and look at it as best as I can and move on to the next one. He's like, fuck that. I'm going to show the world how good I am. You know?
Yeah, man. He probably puts on some speed metal and he just gets all pumped and he fucking just does it.
There's so much. When you scroll and you look at some of the pages, some of the preview pages, the amount of detail he puts in there is insane.
Yeah. I was looking at those interiors and I was like, these are freaking sweet. Again, it was the same thing I did with Dan. And I was like, I need to get this. It was actually this page here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at this thing right
Look
here.
at all the hair, man, on the
Look at that. It's just I love these characters, man. I really do. I love the design of the Yeti ever since you introduced them and everything. And when I saw this page, I was like, this is insane. Like, I love the panel work. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic. I mean, if you scroll down, there's like a double page spread, which is just phenomenal. There's so much detail in there. It's insane.
Yeah.
And like we actually, I mean, like we offered a black and white version of this book because I was like, people need to see. Like the colors are phenomenal, but his just pen and ink work is just on another level. I mean, look at all that like Yeti's hair and stuff just hanging over his shoulders. I mean, it is just. And,
I mean, even his panel. Look at this though. Even just the hand coming out, like breaking the fourth wall here, like it's coming out of the page. Like I love that, and the detail, man. It's so crisp. It's fresh.
Is he drawing by hand or digital?
I believe it's all by hand.
Wow. Yeah, it kind of looks like that way. Yeah.
And he gets Red Sonja's ass just right. Like that's a classic Red Sonja ass right there.
He loves Red Sonja. Like he literally, like, you know, he shit a brick. When I told him I want you to work on this project, and he was like, "No, for real? Like for real? And I was like, "Yeah, dude." And he was like, "Oh my god!" And you know, he asked for specific colorist to work on his pages, and we got him to do the colors The guy used to work on I believe he used to work on that Robert Kirkman book, the one that's a cartoon on Prime.
Invincible.
Yeah, he used to color Invincible.
Really? Nice.
Is
he getting his credit? Is he getting his credits on the show? No,
I don't know. That's outside my purview, sir. But yeah, no, super excited to be working with Matt. Hope to do a lot more. I need some of those 6-figure campaigns so I can put somebody under contract like Dan does.
Oh my gosh!
But
well, just buy the rights. Just buy Red Sonja, and you can have all the nude covers you want.
I know, right?
Yeah, like, yeah. Those are
do your own version. It'll be Red Sonja, but it'll be READ.
Yeah, you got the 2 licenses that I've always wanted, especially a Vampirella, man. But it's like I want to be able to use the characters, but I don't want to have to do what they say. You know what I mean? Like I would just want to. I think I would do a good job. Just don't have them tell me what to do. It'd be awesome.
That's the tough part with licensed characters is like
big time.
Yeah. You know, you do kind of have to toe the line a lot more, especially we're so spoiled. We've kind of been doing our own thing for so long.
Yep.
Like even now, like when other people hire me to do covers, before it was like, well, do this, do that, and now it's like just do what you do, and the notes are so minor compared to what they used to be.
Yeah.
So it's so hard when you all of a sudden you're like you have to stay within this lane that you're so used to just breaking out any way you want.
Yeah.
That's why I love working with artists. Is I let them go just nuts, just do your thing, man. Like who cares about the little stuff, like big picture, deliver me the best work you can possibly do.
Yeah. Nice, man. Well, let's check out your campaign video.
I don't do that. It's nothing compared to Dan's. It's just me talking.
Oh, okay.
Dan got all this cool animation.
But when you talk, you move so animated. You're just like,
he's like wearing Red Sonja's outfit. He's like, don't have me. It's fine.
Awesome. He's walking dressed like Red Sonja.
If you make that a stretch goal.
I know, right?
Yes.
You've got 4 backers here.
People will throw down just to make that stretch goal happen.
Nice. Well, let's check out some of the other stuff you have in your campaign then. So we saw some of these amazing interiors, which is really cool. And again, man, these inks and everything, this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, he's just so good, man. He really does.
So we got some
just gorgeous, man.
It is, right? Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Yeah.
I mean, I have to say it's definitely doing the Red Sonja franchise and yours justice. Like, I mean, it really is top notch. And these characters mesh so well.
In it and
yeah, right?
This classic.
Yeah. No, he's phenomenal. I love his work. I've known Matt for probably 6-7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always thought he was super talented. And I've worked with him on some short story stuff before, but I feel like he's just so underserved as far as his presence in the comic book community.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this is get some eyeballs on him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So we've already got a bunch of unlocked stretch goals. I see we got some trading cards in here, stickers, prints. Nice foil card, very cool. Now you've got a special cover on here, right?
Yeah, we just added that about an hour ago. It's actually me homaging myself. Oh. I think in 2008, 2009. Homage to the homage.
Homage to the OG.
I think he's homaging again. There's loads of homaging.
It's basically a Red Sonja cover I did for Dynamite back in 2009.
Wow, that looks airbrushed and watercolored.
Yeah, it
looks like ancient parchment paper.
That's kind of the look we went for. It's the parchment variant. So another amazing artist I get the pleasure of working with off and on. Her name is, she goes by Anastasia Still Smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took my pencils and she digitally painted over them, and then we're kind of gonna, print it on parchment paper or parchment paper type stock to really give it that classic old school feel.
Heck yeah.
I like to try fun things, see if it works. You know, it doesn't always work out, but you know, so we'll see. I like it. I'm happy with it. Sometimes you just want to have stuff to put in your office that you like.
Right.
You know, I got to tell you, I love, Marat, what you're doing. I love these independent creators licensing characters from other publishers, from these big publishers.
You know, the thing is, I always go like, when people expect you to go left, go right, and people expect you to do one thing, just do something completely different. And you know, I just kind of, when these opportunities pop up, I've been blessed enough to be pretty successful the last couple of years, and now not everything is run by, you know, the bottom line. So when something like this came up, I was like, I can do another campaign and, you know, keep all the money.
Mhm.
But you know, I'd rather do this and kind of try something new, and you know, give some spotlight to a couple of artists who are friends of mine who are fantastic. Sajjad Shah, who did you know, the Pray for Sinner Vampirella crossover, is another guy that I think is a phenomenal artist who hasn't had the spotlight on him, and Matthew here. And again, I just I like being able to put my characters with these other creations. I got a few other ones that I'm working on, you know, so hopefully a few more will happen. But you know, the negotiations on these usually take time, and
Yeah.
a lot of back and forth. And
But it's a smart business move too, though, because you're opening up your own creator-owned work characters to a whole new audience that may not be familiar with it.
Exactly.
to me, it's
It's
advertising.
worth that licensing thing.
Yep. Yep. To me, it's advertising.
It
You
is.
know?
It's a good. It's always a good opportunity to cross one fan base to another.
Yep.
And have
Yeah.
yeah.
Instead of
Well,
just taking an ad out in the book, he makes a little money.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of I think that, yeah, that's the growth right there, right? That's the sacrifice of giving away a little bit of the creative freedom to respect, you know, the other partners' wishes with the characters. But again, you know, now the Red Sonja fans that may not be familiar with these characters will now, I don't want to say forced to, but now they get to actually engage with them to the point where it's like, oh wow, I really like that Yeti character. I really like the fairy, you know, and now they go and they start diving into, you know, Counterpoint, going online and ordering those books.
Yeah.
See?
No, I agree.
So now we should get some Fire Bitch in there with some Zombie Tramp.
Yeah.
And boom.
Mendoza, let's talk, buddy. I'll see you all weekend. Now I have something to bug you about. Hey, Dan.
I know.
Hey, Dan.
You're only a couple tables away, man.
Are you guys going to
Kara's
Stormfest?
Fire Bitch in there with some Zombie Tramp, and you're in I don't know. That's a lot.
I would love to see
boobs.
Fire Bitch drawn in your style, Dan. Seriously, like your style is so like different and fun, and you know I've had Delaney covers as well, and I keep talking to Bill McKay, and we just keep missing each other.
Yeah.
Like he's down for it, but I keep missing it. But I haven't reached out to you yet, so I'm gonna be doing that.
Okay. But yeah, Marat, man, we'll chat it up this weekend.
Let's do it, brother.
Like I said, are you guys going to Swornfest?
Yeah, we're both guests at Swornfest.
Badass, man, badass.
Yeah, that'll be a blast.
Are you going to Swornfest, Kara?
I don't know. I've had some interesting like situationals right now, but if I can make it, I mean it's across town, so for me it's like right there. Like I know, like
a party.
Let's fly down, Billy. Let's fly down.
No, I told it to Brian, and he's like, "Well, I can't. We got plans for I might be going to Swornfest in the near future."
Nice.
Yeah, man.
What? So, hey, can I address something real quick, guys?
Sure.
I have World of Conan. What's up? Could you say, Billy, I've been trying to contact him for backing my She Omnibus backer 2253. Haven't received it yet. World of Conan, we have like 3,000 backers. So we're pretty much going in order. We fulfilled, I think, 2,200 of them already. So for the past month, You know, you can always contact us through Indiegogo or Kickstarter, wherever you back. Well, I guess it's Indiegogo. Obviously it's Indiegogo, and Deb will get in touch with you. But the important thing is fill out your CrowdOx survey, because all the CrowdOx surveys books go out first, because they put everything together for us. They do the shipping label. They have everything for us, and it's a lot easier for us to do it. If you didn't fill out your CrowdOx survey, then you're going to have to be done at the end after we get all the CrowdOx surveys done, because that's going to take us twice as much time to go through everything, print it out, then go find all the books and do it. It makes things a lot more complicated if you don't do it. But again, you're a later backer, and thank you very much for backing us. But you'll get it. You'll get it for sure. Everything's on. We're going to be doing this for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks before we launch the next She Sakura book. So thank you guys. You guys again.
And Eric, same goes for you, except we opted your money just as a donation, so you're not going to get a book. But thanks for being a moderator.
We bought a nice bottle of wine with that money, didn't we, Nile?
Yeah, we did.
We drank it on the street corner out of the box.
And we got those Hot Pockets, the Walmart brand ones too.
Yeah,
but
no, you guys will get everything again. We've got huge orders. Most of the people have been asking where their orders are, unless they're like order 2,000 and 2,300, 2,200, 2,500, 2,700. Most of you guys have not filled out your CrowdOx survey, it seems. So fill that bad boy out.
The surveys are the worst. I'm sorry. Like, as a backer, I'm always forgetting.
Yeah, but you just have to just click right through it. That's what I do.
No, but like, I don't even see it half the time. Like,
it's
when I go to like Kickstarter and it's like, you need to fill out your survey, and it's on a big banner, and I'm like, oh crap, and there's like 7 surveys. Or like Indiegogo puts a notification that I've got surveys. I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Well,
I like the backer kit, CrowdOx. Think about it. You go in there, and I don't know about you guys, but I always throw new stuff in there and like extra stuff. Like, oh, here's this brand new thing that we put out just for the survey and the Indiegogo, that now you got to go through the survey and kind of like dig through it and find this like new prize that you can get.
Oh, really?
That's always my plan, and I never have time to do it.
I think that would drive Betty crazy.
That's like
a production book. And this is something that we all can do very easily, because you have all of the stuff, all the files and everything, the scripts and the character designs and all of that. You put it in there, there's your production book. And people love that. They want to see how you write a script. They want to see how the beginnings of this character. And it's just sitting in your files.
That's true.
Nice. So someone would like to know if the prize is cocaine.
Yes, that's hard to put through the mail, man.
What are you doing, Billy? What are you clicking at here, pal? What are you doing? Is there comments you're posting? What are you doing here?
We used to send bullet shells as if you won the liquor shot, we called it, which is a special variant that you just randomly get for Sad Girl.
Yeah.
You used to always come with a bullet shell, but it was like, it still had the like gunpowder resin and everything, because these are casings that I you know, I mean, we blew off ourselves, you know, and I just pick them up and we were mailing them out. But then after a while, we're like, yeah, I don't know about sending gunpowder through the mail anymore, so we just stopped doing it.
I don't know. I like Marat. He sends wallet-sized photos to everyone.
Hey, well, you know, you got to do. Got to get those pledges somehow.
Keep him close to his heart. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Let's jump back into some books here.
Yeah, man.
All right. We got Kincaid back in the house.
Yeah, I love Ryan. One of my favorite guys in the industry, and love working with him, and a phenomenal artist. So, and him and Ebass, it's kind of a connecting cover.
Yeah, look how nice that came out too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep. No, and Sanju coloring it, just absolutely killer.
I love this cover here.
And I know, can you believe it's an homage cover that I didn't do?
I know.
It's
a beautiful homage.
It is a beautiful homage. But my good buddy Sajjad Shah.
I like how the Yeti's hair just lays like it has,
right?
It has so much weight to it. The way it lays like a blanket.
Yeah. And then it looks warm, right? Because he's a Yeti and he's in the cold. It really looks warm.
Makes me want to just cozy up to him.
Yeah.
We need to
the highlights here, you know.
Get the Yeti plushie. That's what we need to do.
There you go. There you go.
A Yeti Snuggie. Yeah.
This is
I
a
like
sexy
the
cover here.
Piper. Piper's so good.
Mhm.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, man. I didn't realize how many Red Sonja fans there are.
Oh,
Until I
there's a
started
ton.
talking to people, and they're like, "Oh, Red Sonja! Oh, I get to draw Red Sonja."
Yeah,
So
Red Sonja is a big deal, man.
yeah,
You're like, yeah, and make sure it's on time. Sorry, Marat.
exactly.
This is your raw cover.
That's the raw cover, and then this one comes with the black and white interior, so you can really see
Oh, cool.
how badass Matt is.
Nice.
And then little metal prints, comic size metal prints. One of the things I like to do with campaigns is always try something new, see what works, see what doesn't. This is the first time we've offered those comic size prints, so we'll see how that goes.
Nice. And you got the connecting set they can get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I like this the full cover here, the double spread cover. The actually put it up here so people
Oh
can
yeah,
see.
the wraparound.
Look at that. Look at that
Yeah.
wraparound cover right there. How freaking cool is that?
And again, this is kind of like it's funny because when you were talking about Drax, it was almost like deja vu because literally that image just appeared one day, and he was like, "Oh, I just wanted to draw, so I started drawing stuff."
Yeah, and you're like, what the hell? Let me have that, and
Yeah, I
then,
know, right? Exactly.
I like how they're so nonchalant. Like, I just drew this. It's like a
Yeah, that's
wraparound
how
cover.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what?
Oh
What
my-
were you just sitting on the toilet drawing? Like, is it that quick?
yeah, Drax would be like, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna post this just as fan art. I'm like, no, I want that, dude. I'm gonna buy that from you right now. Like, wow. I love his hair, man. It's so Art Nouveau, man. Look at that.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, I'm just a big fan of his work. It's kind of
Yeah.
like one of those. I'm proud to be involved in publishing his stuff. Like I said, I think he is definitely underappreciated by the comic community at large. So hopefully this is going to shine some light on him, and he's going to get so expensive I won't be able to afford to work with him anymore. So
I want to learn. Tell us about this mystery pack, dude.
Yeah.
oh, I mean, I try to hook people up with the mystery pack. We always just put a ton of stuff in there. I want to make sure people get metal or hollow foil variants. Dynamite is sending us a bunch of Red Sonja variants from their warehouse.
Well, that's cool.
So it's definitely always fun. We do a mystery pack, and then we do a mega mystery pack where you get a special variant only available in the mega mystery pack.
Oh, very cool, man.
That's it. I'm doing a mystery pack.
Yeah. Oh, you don't do a mystery pack?
I when I first started Still Ill Princess, we did something called the Psycho Case because all we had was Sad Girl Psycho Baby, and that was just done through our online store, and it was just a black box, and it had Sad Girl's eyes on it, and it came with a couple books, and then there was just it was like a random, people would get random sketches that were hand drawn by me and stuff like that. But yeah, but it always came with something that was like no one even thought would come.
Yeah.
Like it had like prayer candles and all this cool shit.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You like hot wax? Cara, you do a mystery pack too, don't you?
I don't. Not yet.
don't?
I don't. No.
People
Well,
love
now
those.
We're all gonna do them now. I'm gonna write it down.
Billy, do you do a mystery pack? You're muted. Yeah, you're muted.
Who's muted?
Billy.
Really?
I was getting called by my son. Yeah, we do the Crusade bag of mystery. And a
Oh.
bag and everything. It's a little bag with a little Crusade logo on it. It's
Oh, fancy.
I love Jimmy Palmiotti's mystery bags. If you ever do his campaigns, he'll literally walk around his house and be like, he'll just like start putting random shit.
I
his
did
house.
that. I did
And,
that
like,
too. Like
boxes.
I was giving away like DVDs I didn't want.
Yeah.
Shit like that. I was just be like, here, just
Yeah.
put that.
Like all the tchotchkes and stuff he's gotten over the years, like where he's ever like wants to clean stuff out, or like I think he's like even like if he has like candy on his desk, it's not open, he'll just throw it like, in a box. I don't know if I would trust the candy.
That's
Then
the way
again,
to do it.
I even have like cassette tapes and VHS tapes. Man, throw some of them in there.
Yeah,
Golden Girls season 4. Yeah.
Okay, that's hot right now.
That is. That
Is it? I just
Oh,
made that.
yeah.
Why would that be hot? Golden
Because
Because
it's the
Girls.
Golden
Penny
Girls,
Weiss
bro.
died.
Yeah.
Who
man.
died? Oh,
Betty
Betty
White
White
died not too long
died.
ago.
I think she's still alive. She faked her own death.
Hell yeah.
She faked
She's
her
on
own
that island with Tupac.
Yeah, they're cruising
nice.
in his Impala.
You-
She's got her pit bulls on either side in the
Yeah.
back seat.
Marat, do you remember when Tupac died and were you upset?
I was very upset. That was in my hip hop head days. So yeah, no, Tupac and Biggie.
Biggie, man, I remember
was
that.
it.
Tupac
That was
died
what,
right before
1996?
San Diego? Was it like 99, San Diego, 1999 or something?
They
That's
said that again?
when Tupac died?
Yeah, didn't Tupac die?
It
in
was like 95 or 96, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was way earlier than that.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
was way earlier. I want
Oh,
to
was
say
it 93 then?
I want to see it was like
No,
96.
No,
Yeah, 96, 97.
I thought I was driving down.
because I
oh,
thought
maybe I
Biggie,
did go to
Biggie
Los
died in
Angeles
96,
first.
I thought.
Yeah,
I
I
was-
thought Tupac was 96.
It could have been because
They
I
weren't
think I
too
went
far
to LA
apart.
first.
Yeah, it was
And-
like fall. It was like fall of 96.
Wait, did he get shot another time though?
Oh yeah,
I think- he got shot.
He got shot in New York a few years before that. That's what started him and Biggie having that beef.
They were beefing, bro.
They
And
were.
P. Diddy was all up in there.
Yeah, West Coast, East Coast.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And Mace was all like mumbling stuff or something to someone,
Mhm.
you know, but it's all good.
There you go. Geek Hazu just said Tupac died in 96. He Googled it.
And what was his birth? What was his death day?
It was like
Uh,
August or September or something. It was the fall.
Was
Oh,
it in
what?
Vegas? It was in Vegas, right? Was it in Vegas?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man.
In Vegas, yeah.
it's crazy.
That Suge Knight who killed him?
I
Well,
think so.
or probably had someone kill him if he didn't do it
Suge?
himself. Fucking
Yeah.
Suge, man.
Fucking Suge, man.
We should have him on the show.
We should get Suge on the show, dude.
We should
I'm
have
friends with him. Why not? I'll do
Yeah,
it.
I'll watch that.
You friends with him, Bill? I wouldn't be surprised if you're friends with him.
Why would I? No.
He's
Yes,
like, Tucci! Don't make me shoot you, son of a bitch. Oh,
Hello,
man.
Cool J went to my high school. He was
What?
2 years younger. Yeah, he was 2 years younger than me, and he's like 6'2". He was like 6'2" then. Big freaking dude, man.
Love
was
me
just-
some LL.
Oh, when he was all skinny and shit? When
I
he was just
remember.
all
I
skinny?
remember. I don't remember if he was skinny or not.
Yeah,
but
he used to be, when he first did his first album, he was just this skinny, tall kid.
Oh,
And
was
then,
he?
like, all of a sudden, a couple years later, he does another album and he's fucking just yoked. I'm just like, what the fuck just happened?
Just like
And then
Nile
he had a
Scala,
show on
man.
the UPI,
Yeah.
man. You
He
know,
just ate a lot of eggs.
that's it. It's all about that protein. That
Heck,
protein.
yes, it is.
Just
Heck
like the
yeah.
Yeti. Yeti be taking in protein. The boy's a
Yeah, yeah.
beast.
The Yeti's yoked.
Them 2 a days.
2 a days.
So let's actually dive in. So we've looked at covers. We've talked about the partnership, bringing characters and stuff together. But there's one thing we've still yet to talk about.
What happened?
That's about the story. What's in this book? What are we getting?
So in the Battle Fairy miniseries, we established that Serena, who's the Battle Fairy, and Ursula, who's the big bad guy in the Battle Fairy and the Yeti book, that they're basically mortal enemies. And in this book, in the beginning, we introduce a brand new Red Sonja villain named Asador, who teams up with Ursula. And their plan is basically to teleport Red Sonja from Earth to Sprighton, Battle Fairy's homeworld, and for them basically to get into a fight, as you know, everybody always does when they first meet each other. And they figured that way they can kind of solve both their problems, and Ursula will have, Sprighton, and Asador will be able to kind of do his evil deeds without Red Sonja getting in his way. Well, it doesn't quite work out that way. As always, comic books 101, the two heroes fight, then they realize they're on the same side and they take out the bad guys.
Mm.
And that's kind of what happens. And then we got a little twist at the end, which is going to lead us into the next Battle Fairy one-shot. So that's kind of the elevator pitch.
Nice. Could this expand? Like, if this got popular enough, could another story come off of this? Did you guys write it that way?
We always, when I pitch these plots to Dynamite, and it's always open-ended with the idea that kind of how Marvel used to do the Marvel DC crossover, and then DC would do the DC Marvel crossover.
Yep.
And it'd be the same characters. Like Marvel would be in charge of one, and DC was in charge of the other. So we kind of have talked about maybe this being a Battle Fairy Red Sonja crossover, and then Dynamite doing a Red Sonja Battle Fairy crossover, and kind of continuing the storyline or taking it from a different perspective.
Russ Cassidy said Red Sonja for poo.
Red Punya.
Red Punya.
No.
There you go.
I think this week's Sworn Fest poo variant I have is kind of as far as that's ever going to go.
Yeah. You don't want to do a red poo? That'd be so sweet. Red poo. It feels weird drawing them in female outfits. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
You kind of like it? Oh, I mean, you think it's wrong?
Yeah, little something.
What about little Tigger, huh?
Little Tigger cross dressing.
Well, I feel like if any of them would, I think Tigger would be down.
Yeah.
But we got a $2 super chat here. When should entertainment override lore? Troy Neenan. Thank you for that.
You're talking to an image guy, so I mean, damn. Hell with lore, man. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's we definitely write stories that can be entertaining without ever really affecting any of the lore. So this is kind of like just another adventure that Red Sonja is on, so it never affects her lore. And this is a character that the bad guy, Acidor, something that can be picked up anytime going forward. And if if it never gets picked up, then it's just a little side story,
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the lore. But I think I'm with what Billy said. I mean, I think that's part of the thing that comics are missing, just straightforward fun. So sometimes it's okay to, override lore, as it was worded, and just do something for the fun of it and for the enjoyment of it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
especially mainstream comics. It doesn't seem like they're having a lot of fun.
Exactly.
Their books, dude. I mean, they're just kind of like, what the fuck?
That's what comic books are supposed to be fun. People, the fucking writers say take themselves too seriously, man. Just fucking make a fun comic, dude.
Yep, exactly.
And like, why do you think indie books are doing so well now? It's because we're just having fun, man. We're not taking ourselves hella seriously and trying to write a novel.
But like, look at this too. Like Red Sonja, a character that's been around for what, 60 years or 50 years. I mean, and now you have Battle Fairy and the Yeti, which are newer characters. So now you're creating a new dynamic for her, right? So it's a mashup. It's a fun mashup. And again, you're staying with the tradition of Red Sonja and what she is and her barbaric adventures and all that stuff. Yeah. And now you're bringing in two a fairy and a Yeti in a world that's already filled with barbarian battles and magic and all these other crazy things she's gone through. And again, it's just about the fun of it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, I don't think they would let me, but I definitely didn't want to do a story that kind of, like, I wouldn't ask to do like a naughty and nice in Red Sonja storyline, because I don't see how that would work.
Yeah.
This was something that, like, you have a fairy in armor and Red Sonja and a big Yeti. That all seemed to work not only visually but also storyline wise. It just didn't take you out of anything that you're familiar with, as far as the character goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Jay Dredd.
Yeah, long live indie comics, man. Seriously. Mainstream, I hope mainstream gets better for the sake of the characters and respect for the guys that really created these characters back in the day. But if you really want to put your money anywhere, put it into the indie comics.
Heck yeah.
You guys are putting out some great stuff. I mean, even I know Kara's gonna have some new campaigns coming up soon. But again, it just shows you.
Yeah, the INDIEGOGO's up.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's why I sent you the link earlier.
Oh, perfect. So we'll bring that up as well. But yeah, I mean, this is I like seeing this stuff put together. Now, Marat, is there any other? If there was another IP that you could work with, is there one you would love? Like, you would love to see any of your characters? It doesn't even have to be Battle Fairy and the Yeti. It could be some of your other books that you're doing.
Anything we can do with She would be fun.
Oh, he threw it out there.
Ooh, that sounds
Live in
fun.
front of this audience, you called him out.
Wow.
That sounds fun, man. I've done a lot of crossovers.
Let's talk. Let's talk. I'm having a blast with this crossover stuff. It's really fun. It's definitely cool, like I said, to get your characters next to other awesome characters. So that's been a blast. And again, all the other stuff I do that pays, keeps the lights on and pays the bills. And this stuff, it's I'm not gonna say I'm not making money off of it, because clearly I am. But it's definitely more for the fun and enjoyment of being able to do this for a living, and as opposed to just kind of I got to get in this morning and I got to bang out this page, or I got to bang out this cover, and make my nut and go on to the next thing. This stuff is really just for the fun, and hopefully to give the fans something fun to enjoy and support, and and get to work with great guys. I mean, everybody, like I said, working with Sajad and Matt and a few other people that are involved that I'm close with in communication. That's always a blast. And if we ever do something, Billy or Dan, as far as crossovers, I mean, me and Dan's done a ton of covers for me for some of my other projects, and I've done one for him, and apparently he didn't like it because he never asked me back.
Oh shit, man.
No, I can tell.
I'm
totally playing.
But did you get to sell that original?
I did sell the original.
Yeah. You're welcome.
No, but it's just fun to be able to work with friends, kind of like I hit Brian Polito up earlier last week, and I was like, hey, can I do a poo spoof of my Swornfest variant? And he was gracious enough to let me do it. And so it's been a blast doing that, and I'm just enjoying having fun creating comics with friends.
Nice. Now, Cara, if you could do any type of mashup like this, is there any characters you would like to put together from any of your IPs?
So many. Like, I would love for my characters to go through everyone's universe. And the thing is, I don't like alternate universes. So that means that I got to push it even farther to make that happen. I would love to see Fire Bitch meet up with She, and, meet up with Naughty and Nice. And I would love to see her with Psycho Baby. Everybody. Just like I'm here with you guys now, I want to see my character just go through everybody's universe and go through what it's like to be there and have that crossover. And it's always the question, who would win? Because a lot of times it's a fight. Sometimes it's like a crossover, where they're going into the same adventure. But what about when it's a fight? What do you do with that? Marat, I'm not going to ask you to spoil it, but does somebody win? Who wins?
I told you.
It's
101. You start with a fight and then you become friends.
Yeah. But, how much, do you really get it, Clearly they don't rip their tops off each other. So
everybody gets their licks in.
Yeah.
Rip their tops off and get their licks in.
Oh.
Right now, baby.
Boom.
We got it. Let's see. We got another $5 super chat here from Troy Neenan. If you could down a coked up Hollywood producer's door, how would you pitch it? Example: Cats but with Muppets. No questions. Right, the Chic. Chic-wa.
You didn't say Chic?
That sounds like reefer addict talk to me.
What is going on here? I love it. Troy, keep sending these super chats. I'm having fun.
Yeah, Troy's a beast, man.
Hit that bell, Billy. Hit the bell. I don't know what I just read.
That's you, Troy.
I would pitch a children's story about a shark that has to get braces.
Our boy Troy, man. No F's are given.
But the trouble is, every time they put a set of braces on, they fell out, and they had to put them on the next set of teeth,
Yeah, he keeps.
and then the next set of
Oh.
teeth.
He keeps having the new rows come in.
Oh my god.
It's the
Well, and
butterfly
your
effect
face
of
is
braces.
friends looking like that. That's actually like that would sell. That would really sell. Like that's the next, Cartoon Network
I've
show.
always
It would beat out Baby Shark any day.
Yeah.
I've always come up with stories like for like children's books, but they don't turn out that way when I sit down to write them because I can't think like a kid. So they end up turning into
Not anymore.
Psycho
Not
Baby.
fan.
Well, we do before we get off soon, but we do have one question that keeps coming up. Robert Marat, Blindside.
Yeah,
All right.
the Blindside come up.
So so we were gonna do Blindside last year, but my partner in crime, who was gonna be doing all the inks, Adolfo Corona, is going through some medical issues. So kind of had to put it on the back burner. So the plan right now is in March we are going to do the Blindside Kickstarter campaign.
Woo!
We're gonna do a remastered version of the Blindside book that we did 10 years ago, because I did my first Kickstarter campaign in 2012.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and had a lot of angry people, a lot of angry retailers. You're cutting us out. You're selling directly to fans. And I was like, it's kind of the way of the future, and I was right. So anyway, we're gonna. We got a remastered version of that book with some new pages and kind of leading into a new direction. And then there'll be a 10-page bridge book that'll also be part of campaign. That one's actually drawn by me and Sajad with inks by Adal. So we did this one a while back. And that is going to lead into this fall's brand new Blindside OGN, because I want an OGN. I want an original graphic novel on my shelf if I have to pay for it myself. Hopefully I won't, and people will support the campaign and they'll help me pay for it. But that is the plan with Blindside. So in late March, we are going to be doing our Blindside campaign, remastered covers by J. Scott Campbell, Rob Liefeld, new covers by me, got a brand new cover by Brett Booth.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be a really nice package, and for Blindside fans who have supported that campaign 10 years ago, they'll like this new package. It's gonna be really nice. Like I said, it's gonna be adjusted with some new pages, and then it's going to lead into this fall's brand new Blindside book.
Troy.
We got Troy in the house.
I know. I love Troy, man.
All right, we're gonna do this. What is the most disgusting things that you had to draw?
I worked for God, what was the name of that company? It started with an A. They were based out of Chicago in the early 2000s. They were kind of the precursor to all the like naughty books, and they had their own
Cecil.
Yeah. But he had me draw a naughty cover with a girl using the hilt of a dagger.
Eesh.
Avatar. That's it. It was Avatar.
Oh,
I
Avatar.
was going to say that, but I was like, it can't be Avatar.
Yeah. And, you know,
Oh, when you were before you were even trying to figure it out, Eric
Yeah.
had it in there. I missed it. Oh, so did
he asked me to have her using the hilt of a dagger in a naughty way. Thankfully, it wasn't the blade of the dagger. Huh? Yeah, not in a nice way.
That was a naughty, nice way.
Naughty,
No,
nice.
just very naughty. So
I'm sure she enjoyed it.
like to the point where I'm not that guy. Like I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's just drawing. But that one I was like kind of feel disgusted with myself right now. Like,
I had to go take a shower.
I might have gone a little too far. Like
Did you need reference for that, or
Oh.
always. It's
Kara? What about
AOL
you?
days. That was the AOL days. It took me forever to get that reference.
Man, that dial-up, man.
Yep. Yeah.
That's not right, man.
What's the
That's not
nastiest
right.
thing you had to draw, Kara?
Well, I don't draw, So I just have to, I just sometimes color the stuff that Alfred has to draw, but I do get requests for me to sign things in there's things that I won't write. And I've been asked to write like just very graphic things. Like I'm not spelling the word cum, C-U-M, not happening. You know, I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to say that. So I get asked to write some pretty aggressively inappropriate for strangers.
They want you to write like fan fiction for them instead of, it's like not just like an autograph.
They want me to write
It's like, can you say, hey, Harry, do blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
Hey, don't you like
The
my
guy's name is Harry
whatever?
Billy.
Then I want you to do da-da-da-da-da to me. And I'm like, but no.
And write about my dagger. What about you? You got to have some good ones, Dan.
Me? Some of the stuff that made me a little bit uncomfortable was having to draw stuff for a writer named Nightmare Lynch, who created Cannibal Kitty and that we published. And she was just like, so I got this scene with these, and it was just like, I was just like, what? I go, I never draw that kind of stuff. And then I was like,
you get in trouble if you say no.
So then I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. And then now it's weird because now, like, I'm totally comfortable. Like at first I'm like, I feel kind of weird, but now I'm just like, oh, this is just normal. This is no big deal. But most of the weirdest stuff I draw come from at conventions with people requesting commissions and stuff. Like I've had some weird Peter Parker and Doc Ock tentacle action stuff going on that was just the weirdest shit ever.
You charge more for that?
In public.
Oh yeah.
In a public place in front of everybody with kids walking by.
Yeah.
Eye
I won't.
right
It's nothing X-rated. It's just very suggestive and it's kind of weird. And they don't care. They'll pay it just because they think it's the funniest thing. And I'm like, all right, cool. But, yeah.
That's funny. I always wonder, like with some of the mainstream books, though, like with some of the topics they choose, and a lot of these artists are from like South America and other countries where, like, honestly, like even like same-sex stuff and stuff, it's so shunned upon, it's so closeted down there, and it's like I wonder what some of these artists that like DC and stuff commissions to work on stuff that when like men guy on guy action, even girl on girl stuff, like that's not. In other countries, it's still very closeted and private. Like, I wonder if like these guys are like, holy shit, I can't draw that or whatnot. But like, I just want to know what these guys think because I have friends that live down there and they're like, no, you don't. That does not get discussed. Yet then they're like, oh, we got this new artist from. What's that?
We are. They think Americans are perverts.
I know,
and we are.
I just want to be a fly on one of those guys' walls. Like, not again. But it's Superman. It's Superman. Okay, I'll do it. And then they got to get the reference material. No thanks. I don't know. But before we go tonight, I just want to bring up Cara's got some live campaigns right now as well on Indiegogo. Her current one is Unstable Frequencies. Boom. Which you've got live up on Indiegogo.
I do.
I will accept your cookies here, Indiegogo. So just quick, let the viewers know, about your campaign that you've rolled over from Kickstarter.
So it is 4 stories. It is a horror anthology. The main book has all 4 stories, as well as a few variants. They've got a cosplay variant, a Shikari variant. We got a black and white variant. And then we have each of the stories broken up into their own floppy. So you can get variant covers of like each main character in a scene. We've got cosplay stuff. We've got art pieces. We've got our Jay Ferguson right there. Love that one. Here's some interior art. Our hostess is essentially our crypt keeper. And she introduces you to the story and tells you kind of what's up. 4 stories, Dee Dee and the Dwelling of the Dead. Ghost story in a real mansion in Rye, Colorado. Michelle and the Blackbird Down Under, based in the 1980s in Australia. That's our murder mystery. Regarding Ruth is the early 1900s, a young amputee in an insane asylum. And then Natalia and La Selva de Terror, which is a rich raver girl in the 2080s at a rave, and it is a zombie make it through the night, try to get to safety kind of a story. So that's pretty much it. We've got tons of different covers. I did something really cool on this. I have a build your own pack. So what I did is you're paying for shipping. You're just paying for essentially the shipping box and like the packaging and the cost of shipping, and then everything you just add it on. And those have a very small shipping charge, you know, for additional weight and additional sizes and whatnot. But you have a base package that's your shipping, and then you just pick whatever you want to stick in it.
Nice.
So it's a Shikari set.
Yeah, man.
This is cool right here. I like
Isn't
this.
it? That's the cosplay, and you can kind of see like little hints from each of the stories: the jaguar and the bird and the teddy bear and the ghost. That cosplay cover.
Go fast. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, a fun house. That one's an Alfred Trujillo painting. I've got the cosplay for her too. Ruth is the only character I did not cosplay because I didn't feel it was appropriate. And so we utilized the hostess for some of those. We got the Trevor Grace. That one's an Alfred Trujillo. You can get that one on the shirt.
Cool.
Trevor Grace with Alfred covers. It's the homage to the Harley Quinn. Yes. And we use spicy sweet instead of naughty nice.
Spicy sweet.
Yeah, anything other than naughty nice, because I think that Facebook is catching on to the naughty nice. They know the naughty word and they don't like it.
You're not spelling it right. Well, no, don't spell it the other way.
No, yeah.
And
Jay Ferguson's awesome.
oh,
Jay Ferguson's cover. I love this.
Yeah.
But with Indiegogo, you get a goodie pack. So all the stretch goals have already been met, and you just get it while supplies last. So if we run out of an item, then you don't get it. But everything else, you're going to get it. So get in now while you get all the stuff.
This is a great one here too.
Isn't that great? That's an Ale Borgabello. That's an Ale Borgabello, and we've got a spicy sweet on that. And then the cosplay. Because we do have different names of each of the cover because they are different. These are the add-ons available. We have a VIP pack. We've got a special Shikari where the hostess is in a pink dress where your name comes printed right on the cover with a specialty foil and everything.
Cool.
This is our Marissa Pope and Cece De La Cruz, our Courtney Rose and Gwenault. That's Alfred Trujillo with our Nagel style cover, the cosplay.
So each book, just so they know that you have 4 different books, so you have covers for each floppies, right? So you have your cosplay themes as well. So when you're seeing multiple cosplays, it's because that's for each different character.
Yes, and then I have a cosplay bundle pack where you get like all the cosplay stuff.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So
yeah,
it's been really, really cool. We have a lot of covers. Alfred is a big art freak. He collects everything. He's got to get it all.
yeah.
and I love different styles. I mean, you can see so many different styles that we have. You got your cosplay mega set. You got your 4-book set where it's like one from each one if you're more of a floppy collector. So it's really exciting. This was an add-on. It's a holofoil Alfred Trujillo cover for Michelle and the Blackbird Down Under. But they're all very different. We use different interior artists and different colorists for each story. So that's a cosplay print that you can add
you're
on.
cosplaying. No, this is the hostess that you're cosplaying.
Yeah. And then our add-on books, so you can kind of see. And then we've got our heavy metal homage cover, which is pretty cool. So instead of the sword, she's got the Australian flag. So that we've got a T-shirt, some cosplay prints.
Good looking campaign.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
You can get an evil eye to protect you.
Yeah. If you scroll up, if you scroll up now, can you scroll up to the perks? If you keep scrolling up.
Yeah, our story surpasses. I haven't put the goodie pack in yet, but I need to redesign it in Photoshop to show like this is all the stuff you're going to get.
Is this your first time rolling over a Kickstarter?
Yeah.
No, I do it all the time.
You can stop it now.
When you roll over a Kickstarter into Indiegogo, can you delete some of the rewards?
Absolutely. You actually have to rebuild the entire thing.
Okay.
You build it all. They don't import all of your anything. They import nothing than your funds. So you can rebuild that game however
you rebuild it.
want.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that it has to import everything as is.
No, it imports nothing.
And one of the cool things about Indiegogo is that you see what perk you're getting.
Yeah.
I like how the reward
you actually see it. Indiegogo, Kickstarter, if you have variant covers and all, you gotta oh shit, which one was that?
Yeah, because you can see the thumbnail of it. That's so cool.
It makes it a little more complicated. But I love that you can do that.
What's cool too, when I noticed on Indiegogo, like let's say if someone has a comic and you can get a T-shirt. Like when you go to click on that reward, you could put your size right then and there.
Yeah.
Your T-shirt size.
Yeah.
But you have to make that happen.
Yeah.
And I actually had to delete my T-shirt 3 times and put it back in because so then you got to put the options in. It's a little more interesting to work with, but I love that people put their address. So even if they don't fill out your survey, you at least have their address.
That's cool. That's cool.
Nice. Well, everyone, check that as well. Unstable Frequencies, another great campaign to back on Indiegogo. Again, if it's if it's not a good time for backing, everyone knows it, right? We don't always have all the money in the world to be backing all these campaigns, but you can always share them.
Sharing
on your Facebook.
sharing.
That's it. On your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. So make sure to check out. Let's put these campaigns back up here one more time. Head on over to Indiegogo and back Unstable Frequencies. Head on over to Kickstarter. Red Sonja meets Serena, the Battle Fairy, and the Yeti. With 5 days left to go, you just got another backer.
Oh man!
And then over to we got another.
Yeah.
We got another backer over here, and check out Sad Girl Psycho Baby number 5. Just got another backer. And keep supporting these campaigns. Please keep supporting creators, bringing exactly what the fans want, the way they want, when they want. So again, Marat, Cara, thanks for co-hosting with us. Dan, as always, it's a pleasure.
Yeah,
and
man,
good luck to you guys for the rest of your campaigns. And as always, if anything new pops up, please reach out. We'd love to have you guys on. Hey,
thanks for having us.
Yeah,
man.
It was a good time. So everyone have a great night. I'll see you all Thursday. I'll have Jeffrey Vaughn on. We're going to be going over Lost Universes, the new book, the Overstreet Price Guide to Lost Universes, which is pretty awesome. I'm just about done reading it, and man, is it some crazy history. There's so many great characters out there in comic book universes that I think we just kind of forgot about, and do yourselves a favor and watch Thursday.
Are those in the public domain? I'm going to be at my in-laws out in Pennsylvania. They got a small little farm out there, so we're going to be
Are the characters? I think some characters probably are public domain. Yeah, there has to be some public domain characters in there.
Great public domain characters out there, man.
Definitely.
Like that.
That's about having intercompany. Grab some of them cool old Golden Age characters and stuff.
Yeah.
Slap a little jam on it. Put it in your book.
Slap a little jam on it. Let's do it. Smack that bell, Billy. Smack that bell. And if you're going to Sworn Fest, make sure to check out Marat and Dan. They'll be there, and maybe Cara will be popping in as well. You never know. All right, everyone. Well, hey, everyone, have a great night. Support your local campaigns, and hopefully my voice will be back for Thursday. And again, I wish you all the best, and it was fun hanging out with you guys. It was a good night tonight.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. We'll see everyone Thursday.
Thank you, Cara, for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Hey,
It was fun.
Hey, Nile, if I could say something too, I want to thank everyone out there who supported the Omnibus Edition. If I can grab it. Got it right here.
I got one.
500 pages, oversized.
Ooh.
Big ass book, 5-pound book.
Is that print? The printers that you told me about, Billy? Did they print that?
Yep.
That's amazing, dude.
So they did a great job. A great job. We're going to do every July. Or August. We're going to launch a new omnibus edition. Every summer. And they did. That's going to be our summer event.
They did the jacketing on there too.
We put a dust jacket, which became more of a pain in the ass than anything. So we probably won't do a dust jacket anymore.
Oh.
But if you take the dust jacket off, there's the book. It's got gold foil. It's got the what's that called, Nile? Whatever, spot glossing.
Yeah.
It's
very
just badass. We're so proud of it. And this is the first 16 issues. It's probably about 70, 80 issues of She. So this is the first of 6 of them.
Wow.
And I think the next one we're gonna launch this year is gonna be we're gonna move up in time, Nile Scala.
Oh
We're
yeah.
gonna jump 25 years. So this is the volume 1, but instead of going to volume 2, which I guess would have been Senryaku, I think we're gonna go with the Return of the Warrior.
Oh yeah. Makes perfect sense.
To bring the people in to see the new issue, and then for the next year we'll do.
And then you can fill it. So you got book 1, right? Or you got book A, we got book Z right now.
Yes.
And then in the next
Alpha and
campaign,
Omega.
each summer, we're going to launch a new omnibus to fulfill your little bookshelves. Right in between.
Just like
It's
that.
just ramming it right in between, you know? It'll be perfect.
Shove it down their throat.
There you go. Excellent.
So thank you all. We're fulfilling 6 days a week. And we were fulfilling 7 days a week, but yes, taking Sundays off. So we're coming near the end. Give us another week or 2 or 3, and we'll be all done. And I wish I was going to Sworn Fest. Scala, wish you were going to Sworn Fest too.
We're going to go next year.
Let's plan it.
They don't do it every year. They only do it every 2 years.
All right, so in 2 years, that's right.
2 years.
2 years.
We'll have a drink in your honor.
That'll be the
Well, we're going to the Fire Bitch Ball next year.
In 2 years. That'll be the 30th anniversary of She and Lady Death. What?
Could there be a crossover?
Could there be something crazy going on? I can't be sure.
She Fest?
Ooh.
She
Fest.
Oh.
It's getting naughty. Could be a
She Fest
naughty
could
and
be
nice
another thing we could
situation.
do. Heck yes. I think if I had She Fest, so I guess I'd have it up here. But yeah, we'll have it up here in Long Island. Maybe in the summer or something. She Fest is badass. I like that.
There you go. All right. You ready to go, Billy?
I'm ready to go.
Ready to go? All right.
I'm working
Everyone,
on it.
have yourselves a great night. Dan, thank you so much.
Night,
Brad,
guys.
thank you. Cara, love hanging out with you. Glad you're co-host with us tonight. And Billy, as always, this is your only. Are you doing Bros this week? Is it definitive?
Well, I'm going to try to do Bros and your show Thursday, but again, that internet, as I was saying, is really spotty. And
we'll try it and see. Try it and see.
Yeah, we're doing a celebration of George Perez too, so I really want to be on it, especially for the Bros. But and not, of course, with you two. But I'm hoping I'm not all pixelated and looking Max Headroom like.
Max Headroom.
Remember that, bro?
Hell yeah!
That shit out of left field.
The Coke commercials, everything, man. I had a T-shirt. Man. It was the best.
Max Headroom. Nice.
All right, everyone. Well, that's it for tonight. Have a great one, and we'll see
Party's
you all.
over, said the girl.
That's it. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.
Hey everyone. Thank you for joining us on Pop XP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the Pop XP and over on Instagram at the Pop XP. Thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you soon.